Every human being lives according to a picture of reality, a picture of what is true, what is good, and what truly matters. But and books are the most important tools for painting that picture and shaping your reality. But I like I think a book is a very strange thing. It allow a dead man to sit in your room, to sit in your brain and shape your thoughts. So like the question is, which dead man are you listening to? Which dead man are you listening to? We are often told, read books, make books your friend. But before taking that advice, we need to ask a more like we should ask a more fundamental question, which is what is a book? A book is not merely a paper and information. It is the attempt of one intellect to reproduce itself into another. So like every great book is an invitation into a conversation that can continue centuries after the author has died. So when you read Plato, you are not just engaging with Plato ideas, you are not just reading a philosopher ideas written 2000 years ago. You're allowing Plato to shape your thinking, your thoughts, your way of thinking. So when you are reading Dostoevsky, you are not just engaging with Dostoevsky ideas. You may start seeing reality through the lens of Dostoevsky. You may start seeing things through the eyes of Dostoevsky. So like books are far more intimate than most people realize. We are so careful about what we like about like who we allow into our lives. We are so careful about who we I mean like who we allow into our friendship, but we are so careless about who we allow and what we allow into our mind. Like books are never truly neutral. Every author writes from particular understanding of what is reality, what is good, what is bad, what is moral, what is immoral, what is life, what gives life meaning. And conscious like whether consciously or unconsciously, that understanding is transmitted to the readers. So if you are reading a thinker who see human being nothing more than a rational animal or clever animal, so over time you may begin to see yourself that way. You may start ignoring your emotional self, your psychological needs, your emotional need, your particularities, your non-rational needs. So like let just like that, if you read a thinker who believes power is the greatest good, then you may start evaluating the world through the lens of what through the lens of power. If you read an author who is a narcissist and he's more intelligent than you, then you may start evaluating the world through the lens of narcissism. Just like that, if you read a thinker who is devoted to what to wisdom, to truth, to knowledge, then your mind may gradually like elevate it toward these ideas. That is why the question is not whether to read, but what to read and whom you allow to shape your mind. And because every book in a sense an invitation into friendship. But if that friend of yours is immoral, you will become immoral. If that friend of yours is rapist, you will learn rape from him. If that friend of yours is cruel, you will learn cruelty from him. If that friend of yours is if that friend is corrupt, it 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 can normalize corruption for you. If that friend of yours is like if it's violent, it can desensitize you to violence. If that friend of yours is thoughtful, god conscious, and like discipline, then it may elevates you, that it will elevates you towards these qualities. So the point is not merely like the point is not simply to make books your friend, but to choose the right kind of friends.